Hey everyone, I'm your host, Jaden Sterling, and today I want to talk about this week on the podcast. I want to talk about why I think mutual funds are a scam. I had someone reach out to me recently and he said, did I hear you correctly? Did you actually say mutual funds are a scam? And I replied back, well, let's take a look at the mutual funds and how they're set up. And when we recognize that mutual funds have a high management cost to them, that they typically, uh, most of them underperform the market averages. Some are on par with the market averages over time. And that there's such a low investment from the fund managers into their own funds. And, I've wondered about that. And mutual fund managers aren't stupid, right? They know that they're going to, and they've said Morningstar, which is the #1 rating agency for mutual funds, asked the fund managers, hey, why is it that you're not investing in your own fund? And the reply was, because we can get better returns elsewhere. So here's also something to consider if you're thinking about investing in a mutual fund. If you're already invested in a mutual fund, many of these funds have an internal capital gain, meaning a lot of these managers have been managing these funds for a very long time. And, they could own Apple 4, 5, 6, 10 years ago if they bought Apple shares. When there is a liquidation, and when do people want to liquidate their funds? When fear's at the highest, right? People, if the market's declining, people can panic a little bit and want to bail on their mutual fund. By prospectus, mutual funds don't carry any cash balances. Like, it's less than 1%. So in order to get funds to pay out to shareholders, they have to liquidate stocks within the portfolio. Now, if you're a new investor into a mutual fund, you could very well be hit with a capital gains tax and not even experience the growth. So a lot of funds have these internal buildups of capital gains, and the minute they start liquidating shares and selling their positions, they have to fully report that, and they are taxable. So as an investor, you could be stuck with a huge capital gains tax bill, again, without even experiencing the growth of your own money within that type of pooled investment. And when I say pooled, I mean, as you know, yes, there are hundreds of stocks within a mutual fund, but you're also a fractional owner of that mutual fund with many hundreds, thousands, maybe potentially hundreds of thousands of people. So a mutual fund does everything to take you out of control of your money. And that's the thing that is most irritating to me about mutual funds, and why I think they are a scam. Because if you're an investor, there's a huge likelihood. Tell me in the notes in the chat, if in this particular recording, if you own shares of a mutual fund, if at some point you've bought shares of a mutual fund, or if a broker or banker has absolutely won.